Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you today about my experience with the Talon Grip Pro, specifically on my FN 509 midsize. This is my main firearm that I use for pretty much everything from concealed carry to matches, USPSA and IDPA. Um, so I put a lot of rounds through that thing and kind of want to discuss how the grips have held up over this time. So, um, the Pro Grips I bought back in September of 23. I got into competitive shooting uh, in October of 23 and have been doing it every weekend ever since, um, except for maybe the last couple of months. But I would say I'd probably put around 2,000, 2,500 rounds through these grips. Actually, this gun overall. Um, and initially, my first impressions were this is great because I installed them during the wintertime. And um, they were nice and soft, and but still had grip for like when it's freezing out and you don't have much dexterity in your fingers. It was nice to be able to just kind of like to to grip it in that colder weather. And it did its job for maybe 500 to 600 rounds, somewhere around there. Since then, it started flaking off. The texture did. You can see here on the back strap that the base layer is exposed and the texture kind of flaked off, really around where the fingers kind of land. Again, on the back strap here, and finally up here where my support hand kind of rests. It just kind of it started pretty quickly, and it just started every time I use this gun now. I have pieces just kind of falling off. So at first, it did give me the grip I wanted. It was exactly what I was looking for. One, I like the design of them. A little bit of a confetti color pattern to it, but overall, I preferred it because I was going to use this for concealed carry as well, and I didn't want the granular rubbing up against my belly or kind of destroying my clothes or and all that. So I went with this, being that it was softer. So and loved it. It was great. Did everything I wanted. Up until it started flaking off, and then it just started losing its performance. Um, in the wintertime, it didn't really matter because this base, this like base layer, the texture is adhered to, is a lot grippier than their original rubber grip. So I'm still getting better grip overall. So that's why I kind of ran with it. So this thing did like help me keep control of the pistol. It did its job for sure. But now that it's getting hotter out and more of the stuff is coming off, it's actually degrading my performance, I feel. So, what are the pros that I like about it? I mean, it's easy to put on. These things, you just use a heat gun, heat it up, put it on. It's cut to your pistol, so it makes it aesthetically like look good. These things are soft yet firm and just like kind of grip really well. Um, Cons, these are $25 a piece. Um, and that's probably the biggest con of it all, outside of obviously it flaking off. So longevity is a con, price con. I probably should have replaced these 3 times already, so $75. And if I stick with this another year, probably fourth time. So 4 times a year, we're looking at about $100 a year just to maintain the grip on this. So my my overall is I don't know if I would necessarily recommend these, specifically not for competitive shooters. If you're somebody who doesn't put a lot of rounds through your weapon, maybe 50 rounds a month, or it's just like for your bedside gun, or maybe somebody who just doesn't have a lot of grip strength. I think it could help, but still at that price point, it's going to be hard to justify something like that. In theory, it should hold up better than what it did for me, but even if you shoot 50 rounds a month, you would have to replace this once a year at this rate. So I'm not sure I would recommend them. I don't know if I'm going to buy them again personally. So there's that. That's my 2 cents. I am looking forward to trying some goon tape. This is expensive as well, very expensive for what it is. You can go on Amazon and get some cheaper stuff. I got the actual goon tape. But with this, what's nice is that I could change this out quickly. And for one, it takes just a few seconds, maybe a minute to swap it out. So I could do this once a week, put brand new tape every match for a lot less money than what the Pro grips cost. I do actually have it on my carry pistol. I don't shoot this nearly as much as I should, so I haven't really seen long term like how this holds up. So I'm going to start shooting this more and maybe get like a updated video for you guys. Obviously, I'll do a video on this one once I get this kind of doing some matches with the goon tape on there. So that's it. My review of the Talon grips.